All right, this morning we're going to start with a bit of a celebrity sighting we had. I say minor celebrity sighting, but it was still kind of exciting for us because we're dog nerds. At the Coburg Dog Park, my wife and I were walking with our meathead Jack, and we met this owner who had this beautiful, beautiful Saint Bernard, big, stood like sort of, rib high with a giant cow-like head. He was beautiful. And Anne made a comment about the fact that, oh my God, this dog looks like Beethoven from the movie back in 1992 that starred, I think it was Charles Grodin and Bonnie Hunt. Yeah, and a couple others that were sort of went on to do bigger things. But the owner says it's funny you mentioned that. He's actually one of the grandchildren of the dog from Beethoven. Now, I think it was grandchild like 5 generations back, but we said, oh, we're actually walking with a minor celebrity. His name was Charlie. He's a beautiful, beautiful dog. The owner is an awesome guy. So we had this funny chat about that. And I thought, what does, if we've met Charlie, who is connected to Beethoven, how does that connect back to Kevin Bacon and the Kevin Bacon factor? Well, Charlie to Beethoven, we're going to call that one jump because even though there's 5 generations, there's still family. Beethoven was written by John Hughes, who of course did 16 Candles, Breakfast Club, and all them. John Hughes was in National Lampoon's Class Reunion with Stephen Furst, who was in Animal House with Kevin Bacon. So I believe that gives me an official Kevin Bacon factor now of 3. So, and there's an actual celebrity sighting that we have at the Coburg Dog Park from time to time. That's Christian Tana from I Mother Earth. Chris has this beautiful dog named Chico. He's awesome. So you never know who you're going to bump into. Let's get to default insurance today. Default insurance is something that's commonly referred to as CMHC fees. Now, it's kind of a misnomer because CMHC, yes, Canada Mortgage and Housing Corporation, does provide default insurance. And if you're putting less than 20% down on your mortgage, you have to pay default insurance. However, there's 2 other insurers, Canada Guarantee and Genworth, who also offer default insurance. So if you don't fall within the CMHC guidelines, we can ask the lender to take you to one of the other 2 insurers who haven't changed their guidelines and make sure that you get default insurance. So if you're putting less than 20% down, the default insurance premium, depending on the size of your mortgage and how much down payment you've put down, can be as much as 4.5% of the cost of your mortgage, which can get pricey. So if you're putting that much money into a mortgage insurance premium, you think, hey, good, I'm covered, right? In case something happens, my mortgage is covered. False. It covers the insurer, it covers the lender. So you're paying for the lender's insurance in case you default. The lender is guaranteed to get their money back from one of the default insurers. So that's kind of how it works. One of the things you should know about default insurance that often comes up in closing costs that most people aren't ready for, when you pay default insurance, whatever that premium is, $8, $10, $15, $20,000 premium, there is PST put on that, and you have to pay PST at closing time. Government does not wait for taxes. It gets taken out of your closing costs. So when we tell you to put aside sort of 4% of your mortgage for closing costs or your purchase price, that's one of the reasons why, because there's legal fees, appraisals, the PST on your default insurance, that comes up as well, along with land transfer tax and stuff like that too. So that's a quick snapshot of default insurance, and just wanted to clarify for most people that the fact is you pay the premium, but somebody else gets covered for it. So who does protect your mortgage in the case of something happening to you, death or disability? Well, we offer mortgage protection plan through Manulife, which you're welcome to talk to us about if the time comes, or we recommend you to one of our local insurance professionals that can put together a full suite of insurance packages for you to make sure that you're looked after in a much more complete and bigger way. So our plan is great. We love it. I had it myself for a while, but then when the time comes to move to a larger insurance plan, if your life circumstances change, we'll just recommend you to somebody else. If you've got questions on default insurance, please give me a shout anytime. I'll also be posting a link up for you on my Twitter account at JoelJMScott. You can read the article there. There's a little more detail. And if you missed any of the episodes of Mortgage and Money Morning Show, stop by my YouTube channel. You can check it out at JoelJMScott on YouTube. All the videos are there. Click like and subscribe, and make sure you hit the notification bell to get notified of any new videos.